Before my 30 years old, I'm a failure. People lose, but I never give up.
Just start. Apply the 595 rule. It will change your life. Rise and shine, it's Espresso time. What's up, Believe Nation? It's Evan. I believe in you, and this channel is designed to be a part of your daily success routine. So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message. Never give up. Over to you, Jack Ma. Also, if you want to build unstoppable confidence like Jack Ma and other successful entrepreneurs, check out my 254 Confidence series, where every day for the next 254 days, I will send you a morning video for free to help you build your confidence. The link to join is in the description below.
The people who do the model should believe in the model, and I believe what I do.
I wake up every morning. Espresso keep me going. I wake up every morning.
As a young boy, I never thought, as a young boy, even today, I never thought I would be here. Honestly, I never thought. But as a young boy, when I look back, every problems I met when I was a kid benefited me. I failed so many times. People probably know that I'm applying jobs for so many jobs, over 30 jobs, all rejected, not even got a chance. 24 of us were interviewed for a KFC job, 23 accepted. I was the only guy rejected. 6 people went for looking for a police job, 5 accepted. I was the only one. My cousin and I applied job as a server in a 4-star hotel in my city. We waited a long queue for 2 hours. He was accepted. I was rejected. So my mother looked at me, but I know this is a training course for me. Before my 30 years old, I'm a failure. People lose, but I never give up. I think there is an opportunity there. And then I was a teacher later. I graduated from university. I was a teacher in the university for 6 years. Number 5 year, I was elected the best teacher of my university, elected by students. So I said, everything I taught my students are the things I learned from books. What if I go out, spend 10 years, experience all the things, whether fail or succeed, I go back to teach again. That was my original thinking doing Alibaba. So I never thought I could be rich. I never thought I would be successful. I never thought we could survive for 18 years. And then we made it.
You are losing because you spend too much time planning and not enough time doing. Apply the 595 rule. Spend 5% of your time planning, 95% of your time doing. Apply it. It will change your life. You see, you're worried about having the perfect plan and then rethinking that plan and rejigging that plan and researching that plan all over again and thinking and tweaking and testing that plan. Meanwhile, Jack Ma is out there executing on his ideas, changing his plan multiple times and becoming rich in the process. If you don't start doing more, if you don't start applying the 595 rule, you will dream up countless perfect business plans on your couch. Meanwhile, people like Jack Ma will be out there executing them. I'm a recovering perfectionist. I lost, when I was 22 years old, a $40 million deal because I was a perfectionist, because I spent the entire summer working on the perfect business model, the perfect business plan, and I missed the opportunity that was right in front of me because it didn't take enough action. And that's what drives me forward. Now when I get an idea, I go off and do. If you can shorten the gap between idea and do, idea and action, idea and do, idea and action, that will set you up for success for life. I care so much about it personally because I lost a $40 million deal, and that's really painful, and I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you to lose a big opportunity in your life because you spent too much time planning and hemming and hawing and thinking about it instead of just going out and doing the thing. So now when I get an idea, I commit to it and I just start doing it. Instead of finding what a big, huge version of this will be, I dumb it down to what's the smallest possible way to get started. So when I was looking at creating my new Instagram live show in the morning at Toronto Dance also, I decided on Friday night, I'm coming home from Los Angeles. Friday night, I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to start an Instagram morning show. I had to rejig everybody's schedules, people who normally meet me. I don't have 2 hours randomly at the start of every single day for this show. And so I'm emailing people on my team so that I'm committed to doing it. I'm emailing people who could be my first guest so that I'm committed to doing it. And one of the people on my team wrote back, this is a Friday night, he writes back to say, awesome, Evan, when are we starting? Monday. That's how we do it. You get an idea, we start, right? It's Friday night, midnight. It's 5 days a week. We start Monday. We start. It's going to suck and we start, right? We're going to start at the beginning. We're going to make lots of mistakes. On my first Instagram live show, I didn't have a microphone and I was sitting across the room from my camera and people were complaining, hey, we love the energy, but we can't hear you. Great. Awesome. Go buy a microphone. Next episodes are better. And as we get better and as we scale up, maybe it becomes this big, huge production. Maybe it's the next greatest thing of all time for me and I stop doing YouTube videos and it's only going to be Instagram live videos. Or maybe the whole thing fizzles out. I committed to doing it until December and maybe after that, I don't care about it anymore and I drop it. Either way, I won't know until I go out and do. I can't sit on my couch and plan and research and rejig and think my way to solving that problem. The only way to know is to get out there and actually do. And while most people are thinking and planning and questioning and coming up with excuses and reasons why they can't do it, I'm off there doing. I don't think that I'm that naturally special, talented, or gifted. My YouTube channel, I sucked as a speaker. Go back and look at my first videos and how long the journey has taken me. I'm 6,000 videos in. Like, you better get good at something 6,000 videos in. But I stuck with it and I just started. And that's what I want you to do. Just start. Apply the 5-95 rule. It will change your life. 5% of your time planning, 95% of your time doing. Now, I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know, how can you apply the 5-95 rule to your life or business? What's the single biggest impact you can see it making for you? I'd love to hear from you. Put it in the comments below.
Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the person with all the facts. H. Jackson Brown. Truer words have never been spoken. It is one of the most interesting things about the human condition, that all of the facts in the world, no matter how true something may objectively really be, the only thing that matters is whether or not you've got the energy to see through to the end of what you want to do. And the energy comes not from truth. The energy comes from your dream. The energy comes from what it is that you want to do. The energy ultimately is born out of what you want to create. It's born out of a willingness to allow yourself to dream. It's born out of a willingness to think that you actually can do it. It's born out of a willingness to take that first step. But the only reason that you're going to take that first step is you believe that you can actually make your dreams come true. And that sense of this thing that you have in your mind, that you can make it real, that you can bring it into the real world and have that excitement that you've long fantasized about and understand and really feel in your gut, that thing that you've dreamed about can be real. And when you have that, that's when you're going to have the energy that you need to push and to fight and to go through all of the difficult things that you're going to have to get on the other side and make that dream real. As Ferdinand Foch said, the most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire. But the human soul can't be on fire without a dream. A human soul is not fed by facts. A human soul is fed instead by a belief that it can accomplish what it wants to accomplish. It's fed by that thing, that idea that you've had in your mind, that you fanned those flames of interest and turned it into a real fascination and fanned those flames further into excitement and allowed yourself to truly embody that belief that you can make it happen. So right now, whatever it is, whatever crazy dream you have, and we all have one, stop judging yourself for it. Stop telling yourself that you can't do it, and understand, when you cultivate that fire, when you take that little ember and you fan it into a raging inferno, that thing, that human soul on fire is what's going to allow you to build something that the world has never seen before. But it starts with that dream. It starts with your willingness to cultivate that, to think about it, to allow yourself to do that, because so many people stop themselves. They think they're inadequate. They think that they could never do it. And even if that is a fact, it's not something that's going to help you live a life that excites you. It's not something that's going to help you excite other people. The one thing that will do that is the dream. So right now, allow yourself that, simply to dream.
So let me give you the one-word secret to happiness. One word. This is all you need to be happy.
The most important word ever.
If you had to think of one word that's most important to you or that sums you up or that would be kind of like a little beacon.
If you want some more Jack Ma motivation, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
It was so difficult at that time. I was so frustrated. I taught in the university. My pay was $10 a month.